As young people, we've been lied to and we've been constantly told that, oh, you're still young, you have time. Oh, you still have plenty of years ahead. And I would love to break it to you that you actually don't have that much time like you think. For the remaining time, for the remaining years, for the many minutes, probably that you have on earth, why not make the most of it? Why not make it count for something? Because you know we'll all stand in front of God on Judgment Day, accounting for how we used the time that He gave us. And I know you don't want to be found wanting. So in this video, I want to be sharing a few ways how you can make time for everything. Before I start anything, I'm a medical student, so I know what I'm saying when I'm talking about time. I have a good understanding. Bring out your jotters, bring out your notepads. It's time to learn. The biggest mistake most of us make when it comes to making time for everything is trying to wait for motivation. I say this all the time. Don't wait for motivation. Command it. You don't realize the amount of power you have. You don't realize that you are literally in charge of your life. God has given you the keys to managing your life. So it is possible, very possible for you to actually command motivation. You don't have to sit around and wait for the inner willpower, the inner voice inside of you to tell you that stand up, it's time to work. Because if you are waiting, you keep waiting and waiting and waiting without any response. So today, get up. Don't think about, oh, how are you going to get started? How are you going to just start, to be honest. I tell everybody that is feeling lethargy about a particular thing, you don't need to, that lethargy will wear off. You just start. So let's say you're a student and you have a test coming up and you don't feel like studying, you don't feel like reading. I mean, it happens to the best of us. It happens to me like all the time. I just do the first thing, the first step, get up from my bed or get up from wherever I am, go to my reading table and start to read. I don't have to sit down and be waiting around, lying around for some sort of motivation or some internal push or some external push. In fact, if you keep waiting for that, you would never actually get anything done. So today, I need you to understand, first of all, that you have the power to command and to direct the trajectory of your life. Speak words of affirmation, of motivation. Speak it over yourself. Tell yourself, I'm willing to work. I'm willing to study. I'm willing to go to work. Little things like that, it actually counts. The words of your mouth, they hold power, they carry power, they count. So put them to good use and start to command goodness into your life today. Another aspect of time where most of us lack and where most of us struggle is that we do not know how to maximize our peak hours. What I love to call peak hours are the hours where you have maximal brain activity, you have maximal energy. So for example, some people have that peak hours. They have those peak hours in the morning. Some people have those in the afternoon. Some people have those in the midnight, in the evening. That's why you have night crawlers. Study and understand yourself and see that, oh, I feel more productive in the morning. I feel more need to work in the morning. I have the extra willpower to work in the evening. If you've studied yourself and you discovered that, you need to put that to good use. You need to start to put all your important tasks at the hour of your peak hours. That doesn't make sense. But you get what I'm saying. You need to schedule all your important activities into the times of your peak hours. Because if you are just constantly pushing yourself and dragging yourself, especially in times where you are not at your best or at your maximal, you keep feeling drained and you would not want to work over time. It will keep tearing at your actual willpower and your actual sheer power to work. Okay, so schedule your deep work, the work that requires your maximal brain power, schedule them during the times of the peak hours, and you will discover that things just flow easily and you're able to enter a state of focus and continue and continue and continue. That's why you realize as a student, most of the times they schedule classes for us in the mornings to span to the afternoon. The school system understands that your peak hours are from the mornings to probably the afternoon for most people. So you need to know this and you need to start making it work for you. I've said it before and I will say it again and I will continue saying it. Let alarms and calendars be your best friend. I'm literally casting my mind back to the times where I didn't have calendars or I didn't used to use alarms. Like I can remember how scattered my life was. I would be trying to remember that, oh, this person asked me to come for this thing today. Oh, I actually have a class from 4 to 6 p.m. Like, I'll be depending on this small little organ here. And the funny part about depending on this is that at the times when you need it the most, it would fail you. I'm telling you, I'm speaking from experience. You don't need to experience it before you understand the lesson behind this. So please, start to use these apps on your phone. Your clock and your calendars, they're like my favorite apps on my phone. I open them every day because I just have things planned today. I'll put a picture of my calendar here. It's literally, I have packed like to the end of the year. I have programs, I have meetings that are already scheduled on my calendar, and I can just take a look on it. Or even if I don't want to look at it, I can tell my phone to just set an alert and to remind me for when to do this, to do that. Life is just easy. Like, you don't have to be struggling and depending on this your organ to be stressing you all the time. Just set things on your phone and say, okay, from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m., I have a meeting. From 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., I have a meeting. Basic things like that. Set alarms. Put yourself on track. Like, let yourself have a grasp of your life. There's a state in your life where you can get to where it feels like, you really feels like you don't have a control, a hold over your life. If you've been feeling like that, start using alarms and calendars. I promise you, you would see a big difference. It would be as though your life just became 50% easier. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Life is already hard. Why not make it easier by using a calendar and an alarm? Okay? So start using these tips today and let me know in the comment section if you use alarms and calendars. I would love to see my OGs. Another thing about time is for you to set deadlines for yourself and be strict. Most of us, we don't know how to be strict with ourselves because we feel like we are ourselves, like we can control ourselves. We feel like, we can control everything. No, you need to be strict with yourself. This is your body. It is flesh. You need to put your flesh under. You need to control yourself. You need to control the kind of things that you delve into, the kind of things that you indulge into. Okay, when you have a task to complete and your body is feeling like it doesn't want to do it, it is possible for you to control that body and tell that body that you, body, command it and tell it that you are going to do this thing. You are going to be useful. You are going to go to this place. You are going to go to class. You are going to study. You are going to go to work. Do you get what I'm saying? Remember what I said about speaking words about yourself in the beginning? This stuff works. I don't fluff. I have a book that I literally put words in that I speak into myself. My phone, my notepad is filled with words that I can speak over myself. I have journals on my phones that can help me. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm not just saying this thing like riff-raffing out of my head or out of my mouth. Some of the times, if I'm really feeling lethargic and I don't want to work, one thing that I do is that I set timers to tell myself that, okay, you are going to be reading from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. And I try to be strict with myself. Like, I'm really, really strict with myself. As bad as it may get sometimes, let's say when I'm just feeling the urge to just pick my phone and scroll on TikTok again, because we know social media struggle, it is real. I put my phone away. I keep distractions away. I put my phone on do not disturb because I don't want anybody to call me to stress me. So those are kind of ways that you can be strict with yourself. These are ways that you can build discipline. Most of us, our generation, we lack discipline. Like, we just flow. We just go where the wind goes. We just go. We are flowing anyhow. No, your life should not just be flowing like that. You should have a structure. You should have plans for your life. You should have strict measures. Today, I have like a lot of things to do today, but I still made sure that I found time to record videos. I'm going to record 2 videos today. That is how I want my life to be, and that is how I'm planning it. I'm not just letting my life go the way life wants to go. If you want to sit down and let life decide your life, definitely something is going to happen, and it is going to be something that you don't want. Okay, so be strict with yourself, set deadlines and stick with them. Before you know it, you see that the discipline that you claim to not have, it just falls on you because you've put in strict measures into your life. Trust me, this stuff works. Try it out today. Finally, you need to let others hold you accountable, especially if you find out that you are very forgetful. This is why a lot of people have PAs. PAs are like, that's their job. They're like human clocks, human calendars to help you, to remind you of when to do this, when to do that. So if you cannot afford a PA, because PAs are actually very expensive, or if you cannot afford a PA or a VA, you can employ one of your friends, your families. Like, why are they there? What are they there for? They are there to help you. You can put them to good use and let them start helping you. Tell them to remind you that you have something to do. Tell your friends to remind you that, you want to go out. Tell your friends to call you when it's time for the class. Tell your friends to ring you on the phone, to message you, anything. In fact, send you a letter through a pigeon, anyhow you want to do it. Like, just let people hold you accountable. We're not built in this world to stand alone or to do things by ourselves. That's not God's plan for us. God's plan is for us to together work towards fulfilling purpose. Okay, no man is an island. No man should be an island. No matter how brilliant or intelligent you think you are, you still need people. So depend on the people in your life. Let them help you. Even if you're not forgetful, I still depend on people. I tell people to call me. Please call me when it's time for this class. So tell me when we are about to go out. Please text me. Call me twice. Call me thrice. Just keep calling me until I peak. And the more you do this, the more it even helps you to develop your own discipline. You can let others help you build discipline. So that is everything I have to say to every young person or every old person or every infant, hopefully not, that is listening to me today. That's all I have to say about time. And I want you to know that you are doing your best and that it is all going to come together at the end of the day. You would look back at your life and you will be grateful that you were a person that knew how to manage time and to make time for everything, every plan and destiny that God has for you. And I pray in the name of Jesus that you are a person that fulfills purpose. You don't just come to this world and let the world move you the way it is moving. you actually have a plan and a structure for yourself in Jesus' name. Let me know if you enjoyed this video in the comments. Let me see anything you learned. Let's learn together. Remember, we're a group of learners and we are never proud to learn. Okay? That's not how I say it. I forgot how I say it. But you get what I'm saying. If you're an OG, you know what I'm saying. Let me hear what suggestions you have for videos, upcoming videos. I'm here for you. Today is 25th of October. This video should be up maximum 27th or 20th of October. So if you're seeing it on those days, just tell me well done for like it, because I actually need that well done. I've been going through a lot. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye. Literally forgot to do my mwah. Can you imagine?